we got videos of one of those teachers being arrested. So this went viral last night. I talked about her before. So she's this teacher who, let me just show you let me go to the Daily Mail. Okay. Married Illinois teacher 30 says she was accused of molesting 15-year-old boy because she looks good. Okay? That's her excuse as to why this happened.
Oh my.
But that's her. She ain't bad looking, right?
No, she's pretty.
Yeah.
But shut up.
She ain't bad looking.
Predator.
So easy now. I'm sure the 15-year-old boy is very happy. I'm kidding. Predator, yes. Okay. That's her without without any kids around.
Without any mugshots? With makeup on?
That's her without any kids around, right? That's her there again. I mean, she look better in another picture. And this is her boyfriend, like a true love or some shit.
Tied the knot with her boyfriend, her husband.
Yeah, okay, her husband. Okay, now, why did this go viral, right?
Now her having a Kill Crew sweatshirt on, me having a Kill Crew sweatshirt on.
Damn. Oh my God, the Predator's out in force.
Shut the
Oh
fuck
shit.
up.
So what is Kill Crew exactly?
It's like it's a clothing brand for MMA fighting usually.
For touchers. Okay, hold it up. Let me see.
For toucher. Shut the fuck up.
Lexi supporting her girls, okay? That's what I'm talking about.
The only
Okay.
people I touch are of age.
Okay, true. Of age. 18.
No. I don't go lower than 25, 26. And that's even young.
Pretty sure that woman would have said the same thing if you ask her, okay?
Shut up.
It's what Kill Crew does. Anyway, okay. Okay. Anyway. So why it went viral is because you get to see the actual footage of the arrest, okay? So let's watch some of this. Hold on, let me pull this down. So this woman is actually in the car with her husband, all right? When the police pull up. So they have no idea why they're being stalked, you know? So this is just like the police going like, hey, get out of your car. You know, we need to talk to you or some shit. At which point, I mean, well, she ain't really had too much attitude because, you know, if the police come to me and be like, hey, get out. And you just, I'm like, what I do? Huh? I ain't do nothing.
Yep.
Okay, but anyway, watch this. Yeah, okay.
Cops pull over the 30-year-old driver of a gray Volkswagen, and she's in big trouble.
Step out of the car. I know you're confused. I'll explain everything to you.
30-year-old Christina Formella is with her husband, and neither has a clue what the heck's going on.
I don't understand what's going on here. Yeah. You can go grab your things.
Can he come with me?
Yes.
Moments later, cops slap cuffs on her. But why? They're not saying much.
Once you get to the police department, you'll talk to the detective and he'll explain everything to you.
In the back of the squad car, Christina smacks her lips as she tries to process the sudden turn of events in her life. Finally, the cops fill her in.
I'm feeling I'm gonna throw up.
So what's the charge? The 30-year-old teacher allegedly carried on an affair with a 15-year-old student. The teen's mom says she discovered these lurid text messages on his cell phone. I love you so much, Mama. I love you so much, baby. Even though this morning was short, it was perfect. Christina Formella got married last year in Italy, months after the alleged tryst with the student had begun. The teacher is now on paid leave from Downers Grove South High School outside Chicago.
We are heartbroken for the victim and also for the hundreds of students, staff, and family who trusted this teacher and feel betrayed by this terrible situation.
She says she's done nothing wrong and is being framed and blackmailed by the student. Cops say she told them everybody comes after her because she's good looking.
Oh my God.
Girl, stop it. You bought a 6? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Okay?
I mean, she is pretty, but...
No, I know.
But that's a crazy thing to say.
Okay, because that's a conceited thing to say that the jury's going to hear. Another thing, guys, no matter what you've done or didn't do, when the police come and they start asking you questions, don't say shit. Even stuff like what she just said, you cannot answer any questions. Nothing's going to work in your favor. All you can do is just be quiet. Lawyer. And even then you can still get fucked, but at least keep your mouth shut, okay? Because whatever you say is going to be taken the wrong way. And because you're jockeying, I can say this and say that. You don't know what the fuck they know. So the only thing you can do is just be quiet. And that shit in front. Yeah.
Wow.
Here's like more footage of of the arrest. You could see, because they just showed you a little piece of it. But here's it. Here she is when they first pulled up, you know? So this the police body cam. So I feel so bad for her husband.
What's up, Robin? What's up, Bambi?
See? Hey, what's up, Bambi?
Yeah, I'm sure you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. Hey, Christina? Okay, Christina, can you step out of the car for me? I know you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need.
Yeah, whatever you need, like your phone, your...
Dude, the scariest thing for me is when the police nice. Like when they come up and they're super nice, hey Scott, I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck I do now?
Yeah.
Okay, what y'all got me on?
Yep.
Wasn't me, man. Wasn't me. Okay? I didn't know that was a man. Okay, so
Can you
anyway.
come with me?
Yes. You stay there, right for right now, sir, just stay there, but yes, you can.
What's the husband do though? What do you do if this was your wife?
Oh, yeah.
Leave her ass.
Yeah, but you still embarrassed as
Of
fuck.
course.
Goes off.
And she got your last name, you know?
So right back over here. So, we do have an investigation going on. We have to talk to you about it at the police department, okay? So we're going to explain everything to you there. It's not my investigation. I don't know the full details, but you have to bring you there, though, okay? So I do have to put you in handcuffs and bring you to the police department. Just a down
Handcuffs?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
I'm like willing to go with you.
I get it, yeah. Unfortunately, we have to do it that way. So do me a favor, we just take this off.
Can I ask you what?
Of course, yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not my investigation. Obviously, we're here for a reason. So go ahead and turn around for me.
Stewie, stop asking questions that every guy's thinking. Shut up.
Detained.
Okay? We don't need that kind of negativity in here.
She is pretty, unfortunately.
So we'll let your husband know. No, he can just come to the police department as well if he wants to wait for you there.
I'm like,
I get it. You have a lot of questions.
so scared.
Yeah, everything's okay. We just need to talk to you at the police department. That's all. Nothing else on your pocket right now? Anything else?
my phone.
Just your phone. Okay.
Dude, the whole world gonna fall apart the minute they tell her that.
Okay.
How does she? You think she still has no clue what this is about?
No, because you're not thinking like that. You know that you've done that, but she isn't thinking that they onto that.
At the moment,
What this is about?
other than that, it's an investigation. That's all I can really tell you right now. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you more.
They can't. What? They didn't read her rights?
Probably when they put her in the car or something like that, you know, they Mirandized or something like that. But that's still gonna be enough to get you off. They arrest you and didn't. I mean, you know what I mean? Like you still got problems.
Dummy.
What Brittany's saying? Brittany is saying it's the same BS every time. On these ephemophile teachers watching the news of their colleagues going to jail for the same shizza. Gotta love these educators who leave evidence through text, yeah.
They're idiots. They're absolute morons.
Okay, but here's the thing. If you bring in a 15-year-old, right? You have to contact each other somehow.
It's just so stupid. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Why even put yourself in that situation? But did it say in the classroom?
I mean,
She raped him in the classroom?
I don't know all the details. I think they had sex. I mean, because you got to do it. Okay, if you're dating a 15-year-old, I've never dated a 15-fucking-year-old, okay? So I don't know the protocol. But I must imagine a 15-year-old can't be like, hey, I picked you up at 9. You know what I mean? So you have limited hours to work. So you got to work during school hours, probably.
But in the classroom?
Like school just out. You know, there's the track team that he's supposedly on. So he's staying, and they hooking up in the class with the fucking door lock or some
That's so
shit.
crazy.
Huh?
That's so crazy.
Well, where else you expect her to do it? She can't take the dude to fucking dinner.
The amount of sick fucks, though, these adults having sex with children is alarming. And think about all the ones that have not gotten caught.
Huh?
Think about all the ones that haven't gotten caught. There's probably way more of those.
Okay, Stokey's saying he didn't have to read her rights because he's not the one that's going to be questioning her, the detective.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think you still got to give us some. If you put me in the car in cuffs and taking me away, I'm being detained. I don't know. They're almost always 20-something-year-old married white women.
True.
There's a couple black women in there. There's some black women, 1 or 2 Latinos.
But it usually is a younger white woman.
Yeah, why the fuck y'all so horny, man? Y'all are some horny motherfuckers. I ain't mad at it. I love it. Could I get some of this shit? Hold on, I gotta go.
I'm not going after fucking teenagers.
Can I get some of this, okay? Hey, teachers. DM your boy, okay? I got whole shot that down, okay? And we legal.
Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. That's crazy to me.
Okay. Yeah, a child has nothing I want, period.
Honestly, that's so gross. And she just got married. She's 30 years old. Dummy.
Okay, but maybe some of these 15-year-olds spitting some mad game, you know?
I can't imagine that. I just simply cannot imagine what he could possibly be saying.
Dude, imagine what does your husband do? Because, like, I'm married to you, and they got Lexi, and I hear, and you gotta understand, he's at the station, and they're explaining this to him.
Oh, I'm gone. I think I'm gone immediately.
Yeah, but
there's no...
The fucking thing is, if you get locked up, right? Your partner is the one who's, like, doing all the dealings on the outside. She's the one, like, you know, like, yeah, you got your phone call, right? But, I mean, you want a good lawyer who specializes in that. So you expecting your partner to go home now to do the research for this?
I wouldn't do that.
To get the money right for your bail and all this sort of stuff and do it. Like, if your husband hears this story, he's like, fuck it, I'm out. He's not doing any of that shit.
Nothing but serving papers to her in jail.
But he can't just bounce. Because if I'm married to Lexi, right? The fact I was dumb enough to walk down the aisle with you mean that I don't mean that in a negative way, by the way. I mean,
okay, say it in a positive way. Go ahead.
The fact I did this says that I must really, really trust you. So part of me have to believe that if this pops up, that this is somehow you being framed or they misunderstand. Right. So you can't just jet. Like if you hear your partner in trouble for something and you just run and that turned out not to be true, dog, you're fucked. And that happens.
How often does that happen, though?
I think there have been Me Too cases wherein women have immediately heard the charges, the accusation against their husband and might have bounced. I don't actively know of cases, but I have to assume that
I'm sure those relationships weren't very strong in the first place, though.
No, but even if you have a straight relationship, if you hear 4 women accuse your husband of doing X, I mean, you're going, fuck, that's gospel, right? I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'd probably listen to a few of the facts, and then I would bounce. Okay,
now see, that's the beauty. You gotta listen to the shit first. Hear the motherfuckers out. No, but during Me Too, there was no fucking jury. Like, once a person said, you did it, it's fucking done.
Sure. I think anything with kids, though, is like...
But kids are different. Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Any kid shit are different.
When did this happen?
Huh?
Did this just happen?
This happened this month.
Shit.
In some states, there's a weird thing where a teacher can be intimate with a student if they're married. Oh, fuck. So, some of these states, especially in certain parts of the country, got some weird freaking old school rules, you know?
What's up, Zachariah? We're talking about a 30-year-old teacher who was arrested in Illinois for having sex with a 15-year-old student. She is newly married. She just got married in Italy to her husband about a year ago. It doesn't look like that's going to last, though.
He might stay. She humiliated her husband one last time by asking him to come with her to the station. Imagine they're telling you going like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want him coming with me. Like, she had to know what that was about, unless she's doing some other nasty
You know what? Even if my girl was caught up in this, I think I still gotta get her out. At least with the bail aspect of this. If it's your wife.
Nah.
No, because I need to hear from her what the fuck was going on.
But also, that's my money too, and I'm spending all that money on you, like, getting out of jail for raping a kid?
Yeah, but, okay.
Nah.
Lex, but I don't know I don't know the detail. I don't know what happened yet. I need a one-on-one to figure this shit the fuck out.
What's the bail set with that? Like, what determines what the bail is, if there is a bail, if it's too severe to not, like, you can't
The judge.
The judge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The judge have to decide that, you know what I mean? And it's a kid, so they can make it high. She ain't no flight risk though. Like she's gonna jump on a plane and go move to Bulgaria tomorrow.
Why not?
I mean, she could, but they could put an ankle bracelet on or something.
Will they?
I mean, maybe she should get bail. I don't see her being denied bail. They can just make sure, hey, stay away from the kid. You know what I mean?
What's a big C? Is that bail gonna be hefty?
It could be. It could be. But I don't think she's like a flight risk. Like, they would consider Diddy a flight risk. Sure. Or someone who's going to interfere with the case.
Sure.
Something like this, I don't think so, right? But I personally, if I'm a husband, I'd be like, okay, let me bail you out. Let's sit down, let's figure this out. Because I got to figure out how I can position myself now. You know what I mean?
I'm almost immediately getting a divorce.
Yeah, but I don't, you got to figure out what the facts are though.
But if they have texts in between them.
Yeah, but I still need to see this to make sure that this is what transpired. I need to know.
Sure, I'll give it about 10 minutes and then I'm out.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You can't just listen to, okay. How many times have you watched a police come in and say, okay, we arrested this guy and he was very belligerent and the fight ensued and blah, blah, blah. And then you watch the tape and it's something fucking different, right? So my point is, you need to see the facts before you bail on the dude you married or the girl you've married. Sit down, look at the shit and then figure this out. I mean, this just like an extra day. Okay. You're ready, fuck, this your wife.
I'm just saying, one text, I see one text that I deem inappropriate, I'm done.
Yeah, but the police are giving you this. That don't mean it for me.
They know. They can track the phone. He knows her.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, what if that's not my phone? Like, this is just a mistake. That's what I'm saying. Like, let me see the evidence. Let me hear your story. Let me make an educated decision on this. Because this affects me. Because the last fucking thing I want to do, the hell with Lexi, I'm out. Next week we figure out it wasn't Lexi, it was really fucking Janessa, okay? But because they live in the same house, you know what I mean, or whatever, they're using similar equipment, you know what I mean, she got caught up in it. I'm just saying.
You heard it here first, it wasn't me.
I'm just saying. Yes. So I will make sure that's covered first before I bail on my wife. So I would bite the bullet. You ready, Mario? You're ready, fuck. She got your last name, okay? Your last name in the papers for banging this 15-year-old boy. You know? So let me do one more night, figure this out, and then tomorrow morning, I'm out.
Bozek said that he's already a cuck, so he'll probably bail her ass out. Probably.
Do they have kids though?
I mean, probably not.
Yeah.
They just got, well, they could, I don't know, but they just.
I know, you gotta figure this shit out though. I don't think you could just bail, man.
It's crazy though how many of them are seriously, I think it was Bozak that said 20-something-year-olds, 30-something-year-olds, white women, almost always. It's nuts. Married white women, and a lot of them have kids. I don't know that she does, but a lot of them have kids. Imagine, like, how do you not, the ones that have kids, how do you not put yourself in the shoes of the mother of the son or daughter, but mostly son, that you're doing that with? Like, how do you not think that way, you sick fucks?
Because I think, I mean, these dudes,
they're not right in the head.
I don't know, man. Look, does every guy wish that happened to him when he was 15? Probably.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, as the mother of a son, as the mother of like a young child, or even a teenager, how does? Ew, disgusting.
Hey, if you're a teacher out there banging kids and you need someone to talk, not the male ones, you're gonna fucking jail. But if you're a woman out there banging someone about 15,
with that double standard,
and you need to talk, hit up the show, okay? We'll blur the face, and you know, put some of the auto-tune on your voice. It'll be beautiful.
I'm sure you will.
You know?
Have you heard back from any of the people you DM'd?
Harnum, the girl I met, the girl.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. What did she say?
She was in the chat one day. I don't know if this is the show for her. And I really pursued hardcore because she told me to hit her up, right? But I didn't really go at it too hard. I could. We'll see how I feel.
Ryan said he didn't wish for that as a teenager.
What?
You sick bastard.
Which Ryan? What? Ryan, you did not. Ryan, hold on, don't lie to me, Ryan. There wasn't one teacher. Ryan, okay. You try and tell me there wasn't one teacher every dude in the school wanted a slice of, and you weren't there wishing that you got with her? Come on, what? My boy. Now that's one thing, what he just said, no guy I've been to school with could fucking say that with an honest face.
I'm trying to think, there are a couple of male teachers that I had a crush on, but I don't
I remember girls in my class having crushes on one or two male teachers, right? I mean, they probably deny it now because this wasn't dudes cute, but like back then,
sure,
there was a thing. But I know with dude, like I remember when I was in the 6th grade, we had these teachers right from Canada, and they would wear these tennis skirts. Literally, dude, the skirt was about this fucking
The teachers?
Yeah. These like mini skirts that they wear in tennis. There's like a pants underneath, but it's like fitted.
It's like a skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shorts underneath it.
Yeah, and I'm like, Jesus, dude, they was fire. And there was rumors of one of them banging a dude on the basketball team. Okay? Then later on, I get a little older, I remember like being in high school, like one or two teachers, dude, they were so fine. Yeah. The Spanish teacher, she wasn't pretty, but boy, her butt was BBL all the way. And that shit was natural.
So
okay?
not a BBL.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It was because but it was so big, it didn't even match her body. You see what I'm saying? And this was just science and engineering, okay? This was God's work, okay?
Science and engineering. Stupid.
Okay? God built this. This wasn't built in a lab. Shit like that.
Wait.
Had she asked a dude, be like, hey, stay after school? Oh, dudes would have been all about it.
Wait, so you're saying, back to the bearded lady, you're saying that she was in the chat. What did she say?
She was just hanging out here, just watching
to see what it was like.
See what kind of stuff we talk about.
And she said,
I'm pretty sure she wasn't interested in our conversation.
That makes sense.
She's like, not this ratchet shit.
Yeah.
You know?
So Mia never responded.
No, but the doors is open. No, Mia never responded, but the door's open.
You know what, Mia? It's okay.
I could hit her up. No, Mia has not responded.
I really didn't start getting attracted to teachers until my senior year in high school. I had a couple of crushes in like middle school, or no, elementary school on female teachers, but in high school there were a couple of male teachers that I had a crush on.
They're called
Taylor, a weird ass. Yeah, I'm just saying. Anyway, you know, but to each his own. Listen, if your partner is accused of touching and you want to desert them right away, totally up to you. You just have to hope that the shit's true. Because if it ain't,
I think that
your fucking relationship over.
For sure. I just think the age will that's very shocking.
What,
the age of their alleged victim.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
What's up, Eddie?
Yeah.
Y'all think she heard what Shayla was saying?
I don't know.
What did Shayla say?
She might have looked at some past episodes, you know. I don't know. That's the thing. I like you to know what I do before you come in, you know. So that's how I roll, you know.